What's good, you guys? It's your girl Sarah.
And Maya.
And we're charmed and dangerous.
You know, because we're charming.
And we're dangerous.
Oh.
Especially when we're from the Bay and we're talking about a Bay queen. So as you guys already know from the title of this video, what we're going to be getting into today, we're doing a chart of a queen.
Yes.
Okay? But before we get into it, we would love it if you lovely people would subscribe down below. Your girls over here. We talk about anything that two besties want to talk about, such as astrology, such as girl code, such as fuckboys, such as relationships, such as healing.
Yes.
All these beautiful things. If you like our vibe, if you like our energy, go ahead and subscribe. And now on to the video.
Okay, so her Cancer sun. I'm not gonna lie to you, before I knew about her chart, before I even looked it up, for some reason she just gives me so much Venusian energy. And I was like, I thought she was Taurus. But I was like, oh, okay, Cancer. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like she just like, when I think of her, I think of like comfort. Like to me, she's like a comfort queen, and like she just knows how to make people feel comfortable. And you know, she loves talking about food. She loves interacting with her fans. Something about her energy to me is just comfort.
Yes.
And I think it's because of her Cancer sun. Like Cancers know how to make you feel like home. I've said this before on this channel. Cancer is like your home to go friend. Whenever you're with them, it's almost like they make you feel like you're at home. Their energy is very comforting. So I see that with her Cancer sun a lot.
I do. She is very, I feel like she has a very nurturing spirit. Like she just seems like a really sweet girl.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She seems like a really sweet gal.
And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Cancers also know how to like make you fall in love via their cooking. Very mom energy. And yeah, I feel like she's just the kind of girl that like you would feel comfortable being around if it was your first time being around her.
Yes.
And I've noticed that with Cancer girls, like even though they're not an air or a fire sign, I feel like out of all the water signs, Cancer is really good at socializing with people. And I wonder if it's because they're cardinal waters, so they're always moving with their emotions, so I feel like they can connect with people easily by talking about their feelings. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
They don't hold back.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And I feel like I've always thought the same thing about Cancers in general.
Yeah.
But I could never really figure out why, and that totally makes sense.
I also feel like she's just not like embarrassed by like what she feels and like what's on her mind, and it's just really real with her feelings.
Yeah.
Like, even just like the breakup with like Quavo and like how she, after it happened, like she tweeted that shit right away, like it's not intimacy if it's shared with everybody.
Right.
Like, I love that, and I honestly feel like that's because she's a Cancer. You know, she was like, I'm hurt, and people are gonna know exactly why I'm hurt, and you're not gonna lie about it, because I had real feelings involved, you know?
Yes.
That's water energy. I'm gonna have to give it to us, all right? No,
she put
She's
it out
gonna
there.
lead with her heart. Cardinal water. Cancer baby.
Yes, and I bet, I love her, but I bet she got a little attitude on her too, because I feel like all Cancers secretly do. So don't cross her. Don't cross her. Not secretly. I don't even know why I said that.
I was like,
that is the biggest lie I've ever said in my entire life. There's nothing
I feel like they're literally
about
so open about their crybaby ways. Their crybaby ways.
Yes. So don't cross her.
Yeah.
We'll personally come fuck you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. I feel like Cancers are also really good at like fake crying, and I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like she would be really good in a movie where she would have to fake cry. How do you feel about that?
Yes. I think she could bring...
I think she could bring it, you know what I mean?
So Saweetie, we want to see you in a movie.
Yeah, I want to see you in a movie. Can you act for me real quick?
Right. Let's see what more you got.
Let's see what you got.
You're going to be the triple threat girl.
Yeah.
You know?
I know, huh? Me too.
Yeah.
Especially after this breakup, like I just see good things happening for her.
I just see her.
When you release something toxic, good things come into your life. Honestly, that's always how it works out. Have you ever like, I asked you as if she's my best friend, but rhetorical question. Yeah. Have you ever like come out of a really toxic friendship and then you find your next boyfriend, or you come out of a really toxic relationship and you find your best friend? Like it always happens that way. So I really think like, hopefully, she's really done with Quavo, and this is like gonna be her rise.
Yes.
Because she's let go of the dead weight.
We're rooting for you, girl.
We are.
You know.
Okay, how do you feel about her Sag moon?
I love it. I love it. Honestly, I love it. I feel like you see her intelligence. You know what I mean? I love the fact that she graduated from college. Like, she went to USC. If you didn't know that with a business major, okay?
Bachelor's degree.
So, and I feel like that is such like a Sagittarius thing. Like, everybody knows Sagittarius love knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very rooted in that. And I feel like I liked knowing this about her because Nicki Minaj, who is also a Sagittarius, she always talks about how she regrets not being able to go to college. You know what I mean? And I just feel like us Sagittarius will always have like this underlying like desire to know more and to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that she did that for herself, and I feel like she's always probably constantly trying to learn new things, you know? So I love her Sag moon, and I love Sag
I feel like her Sag moon is like what gives me like her risk-taking energy. Because I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. I think it was like a video that she had on Instagram where she talked about how she loved J. Cole and she just wanted to rap for him real quick, and she like ended up meeting him at his tour. He was like outside his bus, and she went up to him and rapped for him, and she was like, I know I wasn't my best, but I still did it. That to me gives very Sag energy, because Sages are good at risking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're good at exactly. Y'all are good at like betting on yourselves, and it's like whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and sometimes it's not always like you're not at the level you think you need to be at,
but who's ever really
there?
ready?
Sometimes you got to take that leap of faith, that jump, you know what I mean, to really get to where you want to go, and obviously it worked out for her in the long run.
Agreed.
You know?
I also feel like all the Venus energy that she has to me sometimes overpowers her Sag moon. I wish I got to see more of her like sense of humor, but I wonder if she's like learned to like tone it down because of publicity and shit. Because I know Sag placements, you guys usually have really over the top and sometimes say things that are controversial. Sag moons especially, because they're leading with their emotions when they're letting that Sag energy come out. So I wonder if that's why, and I want to see her more in a joking light. Like, I want to see her laugh more and like make jokes, because she has it in her. Like, Sag moons are like the clowns, you know what I mean? They're always willing to risk it to make a joke, you know what I mean? To make everyone laugh. So I wonder if like her Venus energy in her chart kind of makes her tone it down and be a little bit more, I'm here to look beautiful.
Yes.
You know?
Because I definitely get the beauty essence and vibes a lot from her. Like, she just exudes beauty and grace.
Beauty and grace and Miss United States.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not confirmed what her rising sign is, but and I'm on my phone because I have her chart here, so don't think I'm like but yeah, I know that people are speculating that she has a Libra rising, and I'm gonna take it and run with it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Because I see it. Yeah. And like we said, I feel like she just gives off Venusian vibes all around, and like her skin is just like poppin' Libra rising, you know? And I feel like her ass is fat, which if you guys didn't know, Libra risings are known to have the fattest asses.
Oh.
The fattest asses. So
I did not know
if
that.
you didn't know, now you know.
Now I know.
Libra rising, yeah, you got a fat one.
I love it.
I also feel like she just doesn't look like she has a bad day. Like,
oh my gosh.
when it comes to like how she looks, like she just always looks put together, always looks poppin'. That's Libra rising to me. That's Venus rising.
Yes, she always looks put together, always on point. You know what I mean? Her outfits, her style is so cute. Like, I love her fashion style.
Yeah,
I think she dresses hella cute.
Me too.
And that is, yes, very much Libra energy to
It's Venusian energy.
Yes.
That's what I see. So we're gonna go with this. Sweetie, if you're watching this, so can you like let us know what your birth time is?
Yes,
so we can have your actual chart.
For sure.
Real
quick, talk about that Venus and Taurus though. Since we're talking about this Venusian energy, I feel like, yes, as we've said, she's freaking beautiful, so that emanates through this, right?
Yeah.
But also, it makes sense why she loves all her icy shit. You know what I mean? All the beauty.
Bling bling.
All that bling bling. And I feel like she has like, maybe, actually I don't actually know, but I feel like I've seen weird videos of her like eating different kinds of food and stuff, so maybe that's also because of that Venusian Taurus energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, I love this about her, and I feel like you see how people like, you know, not in a bad way, but like give her gifts, shower her in beautiful gifts.
Yeah.
She loves that. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I feel like her Taurus Venus is one of the placements that stand out to me the most in her chart. Like she gives me very Taurus vibes.
Yeah.
She gives me Taurus energy vibes. And I feel like Taurus energy is all about self-worth and self-esteem. So once they realize you bring no value to their life, they're gonna go. And I feel like with this Quavo situation, that's also another thing that we saw. I feel like she was like, you are no longer bringing value to my life, and you're not treating me the way that I deserve to be treated, Taurus. So I'm gonna leave you.
Yep.
So I definitely see that. And I feel like her Taurus Venus is also felt through her interactions with her fans. She seems like super sweet and just attentive and always wants to bring her people with her on her journey. It seems like she's had her people for a while and she always brings them. And that's Taurus Venus. You know, when you have a fixed Venus sign, you are rock solid with the same people that you've been with for a while. And it takes a long time for someone random to make their way into your circle. So I also see that with her. I feel like she's very picky about who she chooses to have with her, but she's also very sweet to everybody.
Yes. No, I agree. And I feel like because of this placement, I feel like personally that's why she may not bring Quavo back, because she knows her worth. You know what I mean? And like, he fucked her over. He really did. She felt disrespected. And once you disrespect a Taurus placement and they realize that you've disrespected them, because sometimes they glaze over it because they're pretending that you didn't do that because they want you. But once their brain is like, they disrespected you, you're like, oh, I can't ever allow you back in my life because it's embarrassing. You know, I'm not going to do that to myself and undervalue myself. Yeah.
You know? And I also feel like her like mukbangs and like all the things she does with food, and like she's always trending about her weird food choices. Yes. You know what I mean? And I feel like that also has to do with her Taurus Venus.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the weird food combinations. Like food is definitely a part of her brand. So I feel like you can thank her Taurus Venus and her Cancer Sun for that. Like she has the two, you know, signs that are all about food, making food, comfort food, like all these things that Taurus and Cancer enjoy. I feel like you see Saweetie doing.
Yes, for sure.
I see that in her.
Yes, and I love it. I don't maybe want to eat the things that she eats, because I feel like one time she made like spaghetti and put ranch on it.
Yeah, she did.
And she was like, I swear by this up and down. And I'm like, I don't know though.
I would try that because I'm open to anything. And also, the queen is eating it, so I'll be like, oh, interesting.
I mean, if she personally made it for me, I'd probably
Also,
try it.
I feel like she's so pretty that like when she's like eating anything, I'm like, that looks good.
You make it look good.
Yeah. Right? Like when she was having her mukbang with like her eating crab, I was like, and those long nails, I'm like, this energy.
Like, this is fun for me. I enjoy watching her eat.
No, for sure.
You know, like
and I don't say that about a lot of people.
No. Before that, I did not understand mukbangs really.
Oh,
you know?
I love mukbangs. It's fun.
Why? But I get it.
You don't like mukbangs? Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, let's talk about her Cancer Mercury. I feel like she's very much in tune with her feelings and like how to express them, as I said. And especially because it's conjunct her sun, she probably has known what she's meant to do in this lifetime for a while. And I feel like she's not gonna stop until she gets everything she wants. And as long as she keeps expressing herself to her fans and, you know, on social media, I feel like people are always gonna have a special place in their heart for her, because she just has a way of connecting with people.
Yes.
You know, she's very relatable. She's very sweet. She's very genuine. It's like, how do you not want someone like that to succeed?
No, for sure.
You
like
know?
you said, she has so many lovable qualities, and she seems like such a friendly girl. Like, you could invite her over and she would get along with your people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even if she didn't necessarily like you, like, she wouldn't be hella rude.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
She
Like, you
wouldn't.
could take her places and she wouldn't, like, be acting out of pocket or, like, make you feel bad. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like she's a very welcoming kind of energy.
Yeah, and I feel like also because of her Cancer Mercury, her words can be very healing and nurturing. And honestly, whenever I hear her talk, I feel a sense of calmness that she has, and she always has a way of making you feel comfortable even through a screen. And she probably gets along with mostly anybody, and I feel like Cancer Mercury's really have a special way, and it's probably because of the moon's influence over this placement. They just have a way of talking to you where you feel heard, where you feel understood. And like I said, it's that nurturing motherly energy. So it's like, who doesn't want to be around that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I genuinely feel like, and I don't feel this way for a lot of other celebrities, but that she is a good friend, you know what I mean? And she takes care of her people, and like, she listens to them, and that if, you know, you needed that, she would be there for you.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and
she
again,
just pretty much gives you
like we're talking about her in this video as if we know her,
We know
and
her.
we hope everything that we're saying is true. But she just does seem like such a sweet girl, and that she has a good head on her shoulders, you know? Which I love as a woman in this day and age.
Right.
Someone who believes in themselves,
Respect it.
who's genuine, and who just wants to be healing people, you know?
Just on her shit, you know? Not worrying about other people. I feel like a lot of people, this is what really bugs me about the whole Saweetie thing. I feel like a lot of people try and hate on her for no real reason.
Well, let's be honest. I feel like when you're a pretty girl in this industry, I don't care if it's rapping, singing, it could be acting, whatever. You always will have people that hate you for no reason. Before you even open your mouth and even speak your mind and they hear your voice, they've already decided that they don't like you.
Yeah.
You know, and it sucks. It really does suck. And I feel like she got more respect because she was with Quavo almost. I noticed that, like, more people started liking her and be like, oh, they're so cute. But when she was single, people weren't all up her ass like that. And I hope that changes even after, and I think it has. Like, you can see that she's getting the recognition that she deserves. Yeah. And it's so funny. I forgot who said this. It was one of my friends. I'm like, if people can, was it you that said if people can listen to Tyga? Yeah. I was like, one of my friends, this friend right here. Yeah. She was like, if people can listen to Tyga, like, literally release the same party song every 2 months and still be hype over it, I can listen to Saweetie make dope ass, like, party music all the fucking time.
Music for the hot girls.
Literally, music for the hot bitches who are trying to have a good time and are not worried about anybody. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, like, why wouldn't you like her? You know her music makes you want to shake your ass. You know when you look at her, you think she's pretty. So what is it about her that you don't like? Right. That's what I don't understand.
Let us know. Because I see nothing.
Yeah.
I see nothing.
Except Icy Queen.
Except an Icy Queen, yes.
Okay, the last personal planet that I want to talk about is her Virgo Mars. Listen, y'all already know how I feel about this placement. I think Virgo Mars are freak-a-leaks. Yes. All right. The prim and proper Virgo times sexy hot Mars, like that to me is a good combination. And I feel like, you know, some shit is probably going down with what she's into that we probably don't know about in terms of like what she does behind the scenes. I feel like she's a freak-a-leak. And you know, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she was like a dominatrix or something. I could just see her.
I could see that.
Right?
So much.
I could see her being a dominatrix.
Ooh. Yes. And just like owning that shit. And yeah, honestly,
the way she struts, like,
so
you know,
many things make sense when you say that. Yeah, I feel Virgo in Mars is a very sexy. Well, yes, they're sexy because they do wild things. You know what I mean? I feel like they're not afraid to like explore the sexual areas because they need to be released. You know what I mean? I feel like in general, like Virgos can like think that they're uptight, but I feel like when it's in this placement, like they can like kind of let go. Yeah, I feel like Virgo Mars is a really good Virgo placement to have because you can express yourself through your other placement, and your Virgo Mars is like a, I got control. Yeah. And we're like, getting it here. Yeah. You know? Yeah, for sure. And I don't know has she ever done like a house tour or anything? I feel like it would be interesting to see what like her aesthetic is like, because Virgo Mars placement I feel like they have a really nice eye for interior design. So it would be interesting to see what her home looks like and like what her vibe is. You know? Yeah, I bet she just has a beautiful home in general. Yeah. Also because of her other Venusian like areas, you know what I mean? And the way she dresses, I don't know, I just feel like she has it together and her house would be really She does have it together. Also, she dresses differently. Like, she has a different vibe all the time. Yes. Like, her style is not the same style, but she kills it. Like, she goes for it. Yes. You know what I mean? If she's decided to be grunge, for example, like, she goes all out head to toe. Yes. No, and that's what I love about her. You never, like, know with her. It's a little Sag mixed in there, too. Because when, you know, like, I love when she has her, like, shaved head and, like, when she had it all rainbow. Like, I was gonna say, her Sag is her mutable placement, so I could see when she switches it up that she uses her Sag and her Virgo Mars, because those are the placements that are mutable, so they're always ever changing. Take inspiration. Exactly. From them. And then she Venusifies it. Right, but make it beautiful. Right. Be wild and different, but beautiful. But beautiful. Switch it up, but
beautiful.
Yes, and honestly, I feel like that kind of relates to her music too, because like, you know, she's kind of known, I feel like, for mixing up like famous songs.
Sampling.
You know what I mean? Sampling songs. But like, she still makes it in her own way.
Yeah,
you know?
she does.
And like, yes, like, so she takes something from there, but like flips it, makes it original, and like puts her own little flavor on it. And I love that. And I feel like you see that in her style too.
You do, and it's funny because you could listen to a song that's been sampled, and no matter what, you're never gonna think that it has its own swag, because you'll always think of the original song. But it's true with her sampled songs. I catch myself singing those beats that are sampled, but her song.
Yes. Yes, and that says something about you, girl.
It does.
You know?
It really does. And you know, I just want to say something to the people that are here thinking we were gonna talk a lot of shit.
Oh.
We're from the Bay. Saweetie's from the Bay, and we support.
We support.
We support.
We represent. We stand.
Honestly, if you're new here, we just love supporting women.
We do.
And 99% of the time, we will uplift a woman unless she is literally scum of the earth. Then we will call her out.
Then we will.
But other than that, I'm here to uplift women because that's what we deserve in this, you know, shitty society that protects men.
Every time, people are always trying to push us beautiful women
To be against each other.
Any type of woman down. You know what I mean? So we don't want to do that.
We're not about that.
We ain't
Never
about that
have been. We want to uplift women here, and if we don't like you, we probably won't talk about you.
Yep. So if you don't like Saweetie, fuck off.
I don't know. Well, thank you for making it all the way
Right,
to
you
the
made it all the way
end.
here, so obviously you're obsessed with her, just like us.
Or they love us.
Okay,
and if you
that's
love
fine,
us
too.
and you're here for us, we love you. Thank
love
you for watching.
Yes. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching our episode on Saweetie. Okay, Saweetie short, Icy Queen. Make sure you comment down below on your thoughts on her chart, how you feeling about Saweetie, only if it's nice though, because this is a stan account for Saweetie. Okay, we don't want to hear that.
Well, if
negativity.
you have anything that is like constructive, make sure it's just constructive, not like mean.
Yeah, no, can't be specific about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? About the placements.
Exactly.
Right? And if you didn't know, we have a podcast. And on our podcast, we discussed a question that we are going to pose here for you. And the question that we talk about is always related to this topic. We just dive deeper into it into the podcast. It's a sexy podcast.
It's late night.
It's late
after
night.
hours.
It's
explicit.
fun. We cuss. It's a good time. So, Sarah, are you ready?
Hit me.
So, the question is, what is your favorite Saweetie placement?
If you want to know, you gotta listen to the podcast.
Yes, make sure you check it out. It will be live on Tuesday, okay? Links down below. We post every Tuesday for the podcast and every Monday and Thursday for YouTube. We hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.